Hello. I am sure that many of you would have written or would have been exposed to some sort of standardized testing at the primary school level. While many of you were successful, there were others who were not so fortunate. Standardized testing is not suitable for the primary school level. Why, you may ask? Well, firstly, it does not cater for the needs of diverse learners. Secondly, it promotes stereotyping and stratification. And thirdly, standardized testing focuses on a few subject areas. Standardized testing does not cater for the needs of diverse learners. Gardner 1983 analyzed people's performance in different domains and concluded that intelligence is composed of 8 relatively independent dimensions. He referred to these as multiple intelligences. Furthermore, Woolfolk 2015 suggested that standardized tests are insufficient to measure complex, high-level cognitive skills that do not take into account individual and regional differences of students. Unfortunately, standardized tests do not include test items that appeal to the different intelligences. These items are generally linguistic and logical mathematical in nature. How can these test scores really reflect a student's intelligence or ability to achieve? Standardized testing fosters an environment of stereotyping and stratification. I am sure you can remember a time when you felt ostracized due to low academic scores or low academic achievement. Kelly 2019 suggests that schools and educational districts are stereotyped and stratified by standardized test scores. Low test scores will negatively skew classroom, school, and district composite scores. Some researchers even posit that low-achieving students are being retained in grades the year before the test is to take place. This is done to allow students more time to prepare. Clearly, these students may feel a sense of inferiority amongst their colleagues. Such stratification has the potential to transcend into wider society and can further polarize the nation along the lines of ethnicity and race. Standardized testing focuses on a few subject areas. According to Walker 2014, standardized testing has stripped students of curriculum opportunities such as art, music, and physical education. Standardized testing imposes a brutal testing regime that has forced educators to focus their time and energy on preparing for tests in a narrow range of subjects, especially language arts and mathematics. Morgan 2019 postulates that students' learning is limited by their perception of these specific tests. Poor-scoring students may come to believe that their ability is defined by their scores and become disheartened. This negative perception of one's own ability to learn, in turn, significantly limits learning, especially for low-income students. Furthermore, focus on standardized testing inhibits capacity building at learning institutions. All attention is paid to ensuring students' success at standardized tests, which enhances school image. The aforementioned negative impact of standardized testing is challenged by Brown and Hattie 2016, who argues that standardized testing can serve as motivation for students. They further suggest that standardized testing helps students to identify skill gaps in their learning. However, Kelly 2019 refutes this counter-argument by reiterating that standardized testing forces advanced skills onto students who are not developmentally prepared, which is demotivating for both students and teachers. Standardized tests are also seen as a means to an end. According to Kelly 2019, students are able to pass tests but are unable to use and understand the knowledge in real life. Standardized testing does not cater for the needs of diverse learners. It promotes stereotyping and stratification. Standardized testing focuses on a few subjects. It does not holistically develop students. Such assessment is not suitable at the primary school level.